Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's Division III NACA championship game between Providence Academy Knights from Johnson City, Tennessee, and the Potter's House Christian Academy Lions from Jacksonville, Florida. Now, please rise and remove your hats for the opening prayer.
Let's pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, as we do pause for a minute before we start this game, we thank you for the opportunities that you're going to put in front of these athletes today and the coaches, the officials, and everybody that's in this gym. Help us all as we talk, as we express our feelings and everything, that we do it in a way that honors you. We thank you for the gifts that you've given these young ladies and ask that you help them today to use those gifts to honor you. Protect them all from injury, and we pray in your Son's name. Amen.
Now, we would like to present the starting lineup for the Providence Academy Knights. A 5'8" senior, number 24, Julia Miller. A 5'7" senior, number 21, Emem Akapuakaru. A 5'5" senior, number 20, Caroline Sheffield. A 6'2" senior, number 32, Lane Whitman. And a 6'1" junior, number 30, Courtney Stover. And now the starting lineup for the Potter's House Christian Academy Lions. Number 1, Linda White. A 5'6" freshman, number 2, Cameron Hayden. A 5'5" 8th grader, number 3, Kanisha Fields. A 5'4" 8th grader, number 14, Keone Lloyd. And a 5'8" freshman, number 23, Hannah Dulnick.
Opening tap here in this girls Division III matchup. And quickly, Providence on the board as Imen Apukaruk with the layup on the left side. Now a 3-ball in the wing for Potter's House. That won't go, but rebound put back up and in for Potter's House. They're all tied up at 2. 7:30 to go here opening quarter, and a traveling violation on the outside for Providence. They're starting 5 this morning: Julia Miller, Emem Apukaruk, Caroline Sheffield, Lane Whitman, and Courtney Stover. Providence will be in those white uniforms, and Potter's House in the pink as the Knights bring it up here. Sheffield trying to go out in the corner. Swing it back across. Now they go baseline. 15-footer there is good. Lane Whitman buries that jumper, and we get a quick 30-second timeout to Potter's House. 4-2 is the lead for Providence, as Coach Tony Bannister using a very early timeout here to make sure that his defense is set up as they get back down the floor. Providence Knights out of Johnson City, Tennessee, come into this game at 17-6 on the year, or at least into the tournament. They've obviously played a few games since then. Coached by Mike Cash, his 8th year at Providence and his 29th year of coaching overall. And this team specializing in defense, only one team has scored more than 50 points on the Providence Knights this year. So back the other way comes Potter's House. That runner won't go. From Hannah Dolnick, but we do have a foul on the post. So, it's the first on Stover. Team first. A free throw off the mark for Dolnick. She'll have another one coming as Courtney Merritt checks in. Second one rattles around it in. 4-3 the lead now for Providence as Potter's House brings that defense all the way out near half court. And that pass sails out of bounds. And it will be Lady Lion basketball. At the left side comes Fields. Trying to dump it across. And now an over and back violation. Out near half court as it will be Providence basketball. So in it comes for Whitman. They try to swing it back out top to a Pakaruk. Now it comes back near side. And I believe we have a foul here on the near side, although kind of difficult to tell anything that's right below us here. Linda White picks up her first foul. Team first on Potter's House. And the layup missed underneath by Courtney Stover, and Potter's House brings it back up. This is the Girls Division III Championship. As into the lineup for Potter's House comes Keone Lloyd. This pass back over on the near side for Merritt, trying to work down in the post. Now a double team there, and a pass out of that from Pittman. Providence staying in 2-3 zone here. A runner down the baseline is good. So that's Kenesha Fields with the bucket. And a 5-4 lead now for Potter's House. Double team out front. We got a whistle and a travel, and it will be Lady Lion basketball. So Fields trying to work up the right side here. Launches it ahead, and the layup no good, but free throws coming up here for Courtney Merritt. So Courtney Stover picks up her second foul. That's the team second on Providence. Free throw rattles around and out. As Jordan Spano checks in. And a free throw good. So 1 out of 2 that trip for Merritt. 6-4 the lead now for Potter's House. And that pass deflected out of bounds, and it will be Lady Lion basketball. So Fields trying to go up the outside, and that pass will sail out of bounds, so Providence will get it back. And another turnover. So in the lineup for Providence comes Kristen Scholes. So Fields trying to work up the middle of the floor. Little touch pass back over here on the near side for Lloyd. Now Fields all the way down the lane. Nope. And the rebound tipped out and tracked down by Providence as Scholes comes away with it. Now turns it over and underneath. Shot missing by Fields, and Providence bring it up again. Up the near side. This is a pocket ruck down the lane. We have a whistle and a foul on the outside. As that will be on Hannah Dolnick. She'll pick up her first and team second on Potter's House. So they'll take a look at her underneath the hoop. Matter of fact, both coaches out there, and now the trainer here from NACA out to take a look at her as well. So they'll have to sub her out here as they had to. I think they're going to discuss here. They're going ahead and put in a sub. They could have the option of taking a timeout and letting her or let her stay in the game, but they're going to go ahead and put a sub in, and then we'll see if Imam can come back in here. It doesn't look like it's anything too serious, so more than likely you'll see her back here in a moment. And then Providence to play it in from the baseline. Out front it comes, and that shot blocked, but we have a whistle and a foul on Courtney Merritt. That will be her first, team third. So Lane Whitman at the free throw line. First one rattles around and in. One more coming here. Lane averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds a game. As she rolls that one in. And we're all tied up at 6, under 5 minutes to go opening quarter. Baseline pass, Merritt's jumper there won't go. And the rebound down low to Spano. Trying to get rid of it and then turns it over. Still loose on the inside. Little fadeaway jumper in the lane's no good. And that pass knocked out of bounds. And it will be Providence basketball on the near sideline. And the lineup for Potter's House comes Shamalia Lester. Now pass down in the post. And the layup is good there by Jordan Spano. So the junior gets a bucket. It's 8-6 Providence. Down the lane. That layup's no good. And Whitman with the rebound. Julia Miller up the right side. Tries to swing it back across. 15-footer on the wing. Rattles in and out for Scholes. And it will be Potter's House basketball. Well, Jordan Spano will pick up a foul. That's her first and the team third on Providence. So Fields now into the front court. Looking baseline. Down the lane, and that layup is good. Good take to the hoop by Hannah Dolnick. We're tied at 8 with 3:40 to go in the first. Pass ahead, deflected out of bounds, and Providence will play it in for the far sideline. So Linda White checking in for Potter's House. And it comes along the baseline. That shot blocked, but we got a whistle and a foul. So Kenesha Fields will pick up her first and team fourth. Free throw rattles around and in for Whitman. She'll have another one coming here. So Whitman makes a pair. It's now a 10-8 lead for Providence. 3:29 to go in the first. Up the outside it comes for Fields for the Lions. We got a whistle and a travel, and it will be Providence basketball. These two teams have seen each other once already in this tournament. Providence a 51-42 winner over Potter's House, so it was a close game. 3 ball in the corner. That rattles around and off from Whitman. The rebound kicks back out. 3 ball out front. That's no good from Scholes. And it will stay with Providence here. And we got a whistle and I guess a travel call. I can't see down below us to the third ref. I'm just assuming that's what's going on. As Shakina Lester checks into the lineup. And that pass sails out of bounds. We'll go back down to Providence here. So up it comes to Whitman on the wing, hands it back out front to Scholes. Kristen works back out in the timeline, and matter of fact goes over and back. She kept backing up to the point where she just went all the way back over the center court line. Well, the double team kept pushing it out, and eventually she went too far. Back middle of the floor to White. Try to swing it in the corner. 3 ball there, won't go. Now back to Fields, down the lane. That won't go. We got a whistle and a foul. So the foul on Lane Whitman will be her first and the 4th on Providence. Free throw here rattles around and off, and Kenesha Fields will have one more coming. And the second one off the mark. Providence trying to bring it up again. And Whitman now the far side trying to dribble it up over the timeline, launches it ahead. Touch pass underneath. We got a whistle and another foul. This one on Shakina Lester. That will be her first, team 5th. So a free throw off the mark for Jordan Spano. She'll have another one coming here. 2:10 to go in the first. 10-8 lead for Providence. And misses a pair. And back up with it come the Lions. Fields working baseline. Dribbling all the way through is Dolnick. Now 3 on the wing. No good from Merritt. And the rebound tracked down and put back out front to Fields. Fields will swing it back out to Dolnick again. And on the baseline it goes. And pull-up jumper from 15 feet won't go for Dolnick. And it will be Providence basketball after that carry is out of bounds. And a whistle and a traveling call in the backcourt. So Potter's House plays it in, back off into the corner. Now Fields will back it out as Providence staying in 2-3 zone here. On the lane, Fields lost it out of bounds, and it will be Providence basketball. So out it comes the far court against this pressure defense. Now jumper from 15 feet off the mark on the wing by Apokarek, it'll carry back into the corner. Providence with a second chance here. That pass deflected, now picked up in the backcourt. Far side, little 10-footer is off the mark from Maddie Runnels, and we have a foul down low. So Jordan Spano will pick up her second. And the team fifth as Alex Stover in for Providence. So Fields will bring it up across the timeline here. Down the lane, and that runner is good. And Adolnik with the bucket. We're all tied up at 10. Pass from the far side deflected. We got a whistle and an over and back violation. So Fields back on the near side. 3 ball off the mark from Lester, and it will be Providence basketball. And that pass picked off. And the layup from Courtney Merritt, making it 12-10, the lead for Potter's House, down to 5 seconds. And that'll do it for the quarter. 12-10 is the lead for Potter's House at the end of one. Take a break, come back with quarter 2 of this girls Division III matchup in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So starting the second quarter, 12-10 is the lead for Potter's House. As Fields will hold out front now. Swing it off into the corner, run it along the baseline. Won't go by Merritt. Now pick back up, thrown off the glass, no. And Providence will bring it back up here. This comes ahead to Whitman. Trying to swing it off into the corner. Out front, Whitman for 3. That rattles off, no good. Rebound underneath, put back up, no. Again, scoring that bucket is Courtney Stover. All tied up at 12, 7-10 to go in the half. Down the lane, the runner for Fields is off the glass, no good. Rebounds in the middle of the floor, and we've got whistle and a timeout to Providence. It is a 30-second timeout for Providence. Well, the Providence Knights this year has been dedicated to Emma Herod. Emma played here at the NACA with Providence for the last 4 years, graduated and ended up going to Bryan College. And this past November, she came down with a very rare autoimmune disease. In fact, she's been in the hospital for the last 4 months in critical condition. Her favorite color is purple, so Providence wearing one purple shoelace for every single girl that's out there today, because that is her favorite color. And coaches are also wearing purple for that exact reason here today, and give them a little bit more inspiration, and hopefully the Herod family as well, who may be watching this, some inspiration to keep fighting. And there's a shot and a bucket underneath. So Shakina Lester picks up her second foul. And team sixth. The free throw good as well for Courtney Stover. And it's up to a 15-12 Providence lead. Well, the pass goes into the corner as Providence trying to swing it over into the corner, and we have a timeout to Potter's House. And they'll take a 30-second timeout as well. So just a little tag on to that last timeout and that story. The basketball team for Providence this year has raised nearly $10,000 to help kids that are in need of wheelchairs. Matter of fact, Lane Whitman, who is the team leader, helped lead the team in getting sponsors to donate a lot of that money. Matter of fact, for every point the team has scored this year, they have sponsors that have been willing to donate money, and upwards of $10,000 to help children that are in need of wheelchairs. So a lot going on charity-wise over there at Providence. That's a good thing. It's always good to see high school teams and players working on things outside of the court as well as on it too. So 15-14, that pass is picked off. Down the lane comes Potter's House, and the layup good by Keone Lloyd. And all of a sudden, after that timeout, it's 16-15 Potter's House. Coming up on 6 minutes to go in the half, and another turnover, and it'll go back to the Lions. So Kristen Scholes back in for the Knights. And pass up the far side. That will sail out of bounds. And it will be Providence basketball. Little touch pass ahead, and that way up good. Nice pass from Whitman underneath to Courtney Stover. And it's 17-16 Providence. Pass the middle of the floor deflected. Now out into the corner. That shot blocked. And Providence to come away with it. Down the lane. Got a whistle and a foul on the other end of the floor. So Hannah Dolnick picks up her second foul. Will be the team's seventh. Is that free throw off the mark? So 18-16. That pass across picked off. And now Providence trying to bring it back up. And we got a whistle And a foul on the near sideline. That will be the second foul on Courtney Merritt. Will end up being the team 8th as so one in the bonus coming up here for Providence. First free throw is good for Imam, and she'll have another one coming. And the second one rattles around and out. Loose ball picked up in the corner. Now underneath, that shot blocked and cleared out by Dolnick. Hannah on the run. And we got a whistle and a double dribble, and it will be Providence basketball. Up it comes the far side, Sheffield. Gives it up to Apocarock now on your side. 3 ball, good. Triple from Lane Whitman. Her first 3 of the game. And it's a 22-16 Providence lead. 4:40 to go in the half. Step back out front. Tracked down by White. Now up top. 3 ball is off the mark for Keone Lloyd. And it will be Providence basketball. Kenesha Fields back in for Potter's House, along with Cameron Hayden. Also, Markinia Glover into the lineup as well. Now its pass comes into Stover down the lane, missed the runner. Rebound back up, no. Back up again, no. And save back underneath, and off the glass and scoring is Caroline Sheffield. It's 24-16 Providence. Back the other way, runner, nope. And the Knights come back out of there with it. 4 minutes to go in the half. So the foul on Potter's House will go on Cameron Hayden. That's her first, team 9th. Actually, I believe, as the free throw good here from Sheffield, that they gave that foul to Kenesha Fields. That would be her second personal. That is the team 9th. So the next one is double bonus. And a couple of made free throws there from Sheffield. 26-16 Providence. Swing it back around along the baseline. Fields with it. Has to go back out front to Dolnick. Hannah down the lane. Good take and finishes with the left hand. (26-18) down to 3:25 to go in the half. And we have a timeout, a 30-second timeout to Providence. 3:26 to go in a half. 26-18, they lead it in this Division III championship. Take a break. Be back with more in just a moment. You're watching the NACA. Well, out of the timeout, We have a foul on Hannah Dolnick. That will be her third. And Lane Whitman to the free throw line here. Potter's House starting to load up on fouls here in the first half. Free throw good by Whitman. She'll have another one coming. And the second one rattles around it in. 28-18 is the lead now for Providence. Back underneath. Nice pass to the inside. And Markenia Glover with the bucket, making it 28-20. Back to the middle of the floor. Pass underneath to Apokaruk. Back off. And the shot off the glass is Courtney Stover. It's a 30-20 lead for Providence. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. Dolnick jumper from the baseline is no good. Rebound kicks out. On the run is Scholes, and she'll go off the glass and score. (32-20). Back the other way comes Fields. Outside Merritt for three. That won't go. And now rebound in the middle and whistle and a jump ball. Linda White and Kiani Lloyd back in for Potter's House. Pass ahead on the run. Layup missed down low. Put back up and around and out. And eventually it'll ricochet out of bounds and it'll stay with Providence. As Julia Miller in for Providence here. And Miller with the travel, and we'll give it back over to Potter's House. So under 2 minutes to go in the half, a 12-point lead for Providence here. And another steal. Kristen Scholes with it. We got a whistle and a foul in the front court. McKinley Glover with her first. Free throw off the mark for Kristen Scholes. She'll have another one coming here. And that's no good. Off the back iron. Loose ball in the middle of the floor. Kick back out. Three ball. That's good. Julia Miller with her first points of the game. And it is a three, making it 35-20. Down to 1:30 to go in the half. Three ball on the baseline is no good. Providence out on the run. Pass ahead. Good touch pass. And the layup by Julia Miller. Good look from Scholes. 37-20. There's another turnover. And another good pass. And the layup from Scholes. Good pass from Miller. 39-20. Under a minute to go now in the half. We have a whistle and a foul on Julia Miller. That's her first. And the team sixth. And then comes to Fields. Swings it back over near side for Lloyd. Now Fields and Lloyd just Tossing it back and forth here. Down the lane. That runner won't go from Fields. It was thrown back and out of bounds. And it will be Providence basketball. So Alex Stover in for the Knights. Now Miller into the front court, and she throws it away. Back the other way comes Potter's House. On the lane, that's stolen by Scholes, and we got whistle and a jump ball. And we'll stay with the Lions. Runner in the lane won't go. Down to 15 seconds to go in the half. We've got another foul. This one on Markenia Glover. That's her second.
Foul by number 12, Markenia Glover of the Lions, her second.
That free throw off the mark for Whitman. There's Courtney Merritt back in for Potter's House. And that free throw is good. So that pass on the outside deflected. Now down low it goes to Lloyd, and we got a whistle. And I believe they ended up calling a travel with 1.6 seconds left. And that pass sails out of bounds, and that'll do it for the half. 40-20 is the lead for Providence over Potter's House here at the break. First half scoring totals, first of all, for Potter's House, 2 points for Kenesha Fields. She was 0 for 2 from the line. Courtney Merritt with 3 points. She was 1 of 2 from the stripe. 2 points for Markenia Glover, 2 for Brianna Pittman, 2 for Keone Lloyd. 9 points for Hannah Dolnick, including 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Potter's House 0 for 6 from three-point range. For Providence, 5 points for Julia Miller, including a 3. Imem Opakorok with 3 points. She's 1 of 2 from the line. 4 for Caroline Sheffield, including 2 of 2 from the line. Jordan Spano, 2 points. She's 0 for 2 from the line. 4 for Kristen Scholes. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. 10 points for Courtney Stover. She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 12 points for Elaine Whitman, including 1 3-point field goal. She is 7 of 8 from the free throw line here today. Providence 2 of 5 from three-point range. So at the half, 40-20 is the lead for Providence here over the Potter's House. We'll take a break. We're going to come back about 7 minutes with the start of half number 2. You're watching the NACA National Championship Tournament.
Educating students.
Educating students.
To become servants of Christ. Servants of Christ.
Para llegar a ser servidores de Cristo.
To make a difference in today's world.
Faire une différence dans le monde d'aujourd'hui. Einen Unterschied in der heutigen Welt zu machen.
Fazer uma diferença no mundo de hoje.
تغييب تنيرة دايروزا.
Мы можем изменить сегодняшний мир.
Well, off the inbounds pass, We played 3 seconds, and we have a foul. So that foul will be on Providence Imam Apakaruk. That will be her team first this half. Back to a 2-3 zone for Providence. Back out front it comes for Fields, trying to go baseline. And now traveling violation. We'll go back over to Providence. Linda White back in for Potter's House. And it comes, the pass ahead. Actually ended up working out all right, but the layup missed. The ball almost a perfect pass underneath, and it will be Potter's House basketball. So Fields trying to bring the ball into the front court here. Pass down low. We have a double dribble on the Lions. And that knocked out of bounds. Providence will get it back. Bounce pass sent ahead. That pass picked off. Well, back the other way comes Potter's House. Off on the wing, Fields goes baseline. 3-ball is good. A triple from Hannah Dolnick. 40-23 Providence. And we got a whistle and a jump ball. Will be Knights basketball. And that pass picked off. Back to the way comes Fields on the run. Down the lane. Missed the layup. And then a whistle and a jump ball. And we'll stay with Potter's House here. As back into the lineup for Providence comes Kristen Scholes. 3-ball in the other corner is good. Hannah Dolnick with back-to-back threes. And it's now a 40-26 lead for Providence. And we have a timeout to Providence. 6:34 to go in the third. 40-26 Providence. Take a break. Come back with more in a moment. You're watching the Division III Championship here from the NACA tournament. Out of the timeout, pass goes in the post. This comes across to Scholes. Almost lost it out of bounds and now does. And it will be Lions basketball. And out of bounds on the near sideline. Potter's House to play it in. Now underneath, a layup, no good, but we have a whistle and a foul. go on Lane Whitman. That's her second. That'll be the team's second. Hannah Dolnick to the free throw line. She misses the first free throw, but she's been scoring like crazy after the half started. And 1 out of 2 for Dolnick makes it 40-27 Providence. 6:10 to go in the third. And that pass picked off. Back the other way on the run. That layup is good. Well, Cameron Hayden with the bucket. It's back to an 11-point game, and that happened in a hurry in just over 2 minutes. And now a travel on Courtney Stover. On the wing, it comes for White. And they try to swing it around. 3 ball, that's way off the mark. That pass deflected underneath and now picked up. And knocked ahead and out of bounds. And it will be Providence basketball. Pass goes inside. Now they go back to Whitman out top. And now middle of the floor as that's taken away. And another foul. This one on Whitman. That will be her third, team third. So Fields into the front court. Almost swinging around. Dolnick around the baseline. Back up top. Fields down the lane. Misses the layup. And the rebound to Providence. They'll bring it back out on the run. Nice little ball fake. And the layup from Kristen Scholes. 42-29. Fields into the front court here into a double team. Try to go back right side. That's stolen away. On the run. Layup no good. Put back up no. And finally controlled by Potter's House. Back up the floor comes White. Down the lane, has that blocked and taken away by Whitman. Now back the other way comes Scholes. Good pass underneath. Tried to dump it across. Finally picked up and laid in by Courtney Stover. 44-29. Coming up on 4 minutes to go in the third. Fields down the lane. We have a reach-in foul. So Kristen Scholes picks up her first, team fourth, and we have a timeout, full timeout to Potter's House. 4:02 to go in the third, 44-29. We'll take a break. Back with more of the Division III championship in a moment from the NACA. So runner down the lane won't go. Out of this timeout, Potter's House trying to cut into this 15-point Providence lead. Dolnick out front. They'll get it back, now swings it into the corner. Merritt back to Fields down the lane. She'll lay it up and in. And Providence to bring it up. 44-31. That pass sails out of bounds, and it will be Potter's House basketball. Fields on the wing for Merritt. They try to swing it back outside. 3 ball, that won't go. And ends up being tapped out of bounds. We'll stay with Potter's House here. 3:09 to go in the third. Three ball in the corner was blocked. And back to the Wake. Providence on the run. Now they'll look back along the baseline. Good pass down low. That shot's no good. Now the runner along the side of the backboard. And we whistle on a foul on Providence. Caroline Sheffield with her first. That's the 5th on the team. Kenesha Fields tying her shoes over here on the near side. That's what's holding up the free throws here a little bit. So Fields misses a pair, but the rebound to Potter's House, and they'll head back to the free throw line here. So Sheffield picks up her second, and now up to 16 fouls on Providence. Kenesha will have one more coming. She's 0 for 5 from the free throw line thus far. And now Potter's House gets the ball back again. Fields back out front, 3 ball. That won't go from Merritt. And we got a foul on the rebound. That foul on Potter's House. Cameron Hayden, that's her first. And team first on Potter's House. And it comes to Scholes. Now up to Sheffield. Try to dump it down low. And we got a whistle and a jump ball, and it'll stay with Providence. Yeah, we had a whistle. We had a foul down low. So foul on Kenesha Fields. That's her third. Second team foul on Potter's House. So Julia Miller hits the first. She'll have another one coming as Kristen Scholes back in. And the second one good. 46-31. Ball comes out on the wing to Merritt. Works baseline, throws up a runner. That won't fall. Yes, ahead, and the layup finally falls in for Miller. (48-31). Now Merritt on the wing. Swings it back across to Fields. Down the lane. Runner there won't go. Rebound picked up. Played back out front, and a three won't go, but the foul on Cameron Hayden. That will be her second, team third. And 3 free throws coming up for Lane Whitman. So 2 out of 3 that drip for Lane Whitman makes it 50-31 with around 1:30 to go, but the clock a little late to start, but there it goes. Underneath, that shot blocked and now taken away. On the baseline it goes, dribbling all the way around is Dolnick, and now a turnover. So back up with it is Scholes, throws up a runner from 15 feet. That's no good. This slapped out of bounds. It'll go back down to Potter's house. And to the lineup for Providence comes Maddie Runnels along with Jordan Spano. That's out front for Lloyd, trying to go back in the middle. And now we got a whistle and a traveling violation. It will be Providence basketball, but 53 seconds to go in the third. Middle of the floor comes for Spano, and then that thrown away. On the lane, Fields. She'll miss the runner. Collected by Potter's house, though. And a long 2 off the mark. Put back up off the glass, no. Now Fields tracks it down. Swing pass across. As Stolnick tried to throw it in the post, ring on a whistle and a foul. So Jordan Spano picks up her third. And that's team 7th, so 1 in the bonus coming up here for Potter's house. Free throw off the mark, but on the rebound, Kenesha Fields ended up with the ball, and she'll head back to the free throw line. Free throw off the mark as Courtney Stover checks in. And 1 out of 2 that trip for Potter's house. Down to 19 seconds to go in the third. 50-32 is the lead for Providence. And that pass sails out of bounds. On the lane, that shot blocked, and another foul. This one will be on Maddie Runnels. That will be her first. So, free throw off the mark by Dolnick. So one more coming. And she misses a pair. And we got foul on the rebound. So that foul will be on Alex Stover. That will be her first. So the free throw rattles around and off for Pittman, but Potter's House gets it back, and the jumper at the buzzer is good. So Fields hits that shot, and at the end of the quarter, it's 50-34, the lead for Providence. Take a break, come back with quarter number 4 of this Division III championship in a moment. You're watching the NACA tournament. Well, we'll start the fourth quarter. 50-34 is the lead for Providence. What happened at the end of that quarter was they went back. There was supposed to be a second free throw. They counted the shot, but they went back and they allowed Potter's House to take the second free throw. And we've got timeout to Providence off the loose ball, and it will have to be a full timeout. I think that's the only one that he has left. And so we'll take another one as well. 50-34 lead for Providence. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out of the timeout, Providence will end up getting it back again here. Now bringing it up the far side is Miller. Julia works at baseline, pass underneath, and the layup good by Imam Apakara. So 52-34. Back to the way comes Fields. And we got a whistle and a foul. So it's Imam Pakarak's foul. It's her second. So to the free throw line for Potter's House goes Brianna Pittman. First one is off the mark. And a turnover here down the lane. We got a whistle and a travel off the steal, and Hannah Dolnick took one too many steps. Now Providence to bring it up. The far side, Scholes to the front court, and she traveled with it. So Dolnick in the backcourt. Trying to bring it up now. Swings the pass up to Fields. Down the lane. The runner there is no good. Rebound down low to Apakarak. Getting it up the floor. Good pass, and the shot a little bit too strong from Scholes. And back to the way comes Fields. Down the lane, throws up a runner, and that rattles around it in. So Kenesha Fields with the bucket, making it 52-36. So Potter's House will play it in as Courtney Merritt checks in. Down the lane, that shot blocked out of bounds, but Providence will keep it. And whistle and a foul on Potter's House. That's Shakina Lester. Her third, team fourth. Providence to play it in for the baseline again. And nice little inbounds play, and finishing it off the glass is Courtney Stover. 54-36. That deflected out of bounds. Potter's House will keep it as Cameron Hayden checks in. Pass comes down low. That's deflected out of bounds. So will remain Potter's House basketball. As Fields will check back in. Fields back out front. Trying to work the left side, and that should be a travel, and is. Pass back in that middle, that's picked off by Merritt. And then she missed the layup. Yeah, no, another steal, and this time Merritt will lay it in. Making now 54-38. That knocked out of bounds by Hannah Dolnick. On the 5:25 to go, 54-38 Providence. Pass deflected underneath, and we got a whistle and a foul. So on Potter's House, Linda White, that's her second. It's the fifth on the team, so Courtney Stover will head to the free throw line. (56-38). Well, it comes to White, and she goes over and back. She stepped over the half-court line. So Providence plays it in as Whitman pushes it up the right side. Three ball on the wing. Won't go. Matter of fact, it carries out of bounds, so it will be Potter's House basketball. 5 minutes left here. Hayden up the far side to White, trying to dump it in the middle. That's deflected and went off the face of, I believe it was Pittman, and will end up being Providence basketball. So Maddie Runnels back in for Providence. The near side it comes, pass down low. That layup no good. Rebound tipped up, and Potter's House will come away with it. It's her second foul. Free throw is good. Dolnick will have one more. And she makes it up 6:40, the lead now for Providence. Coming up on 4.5 minutes to go here in this one. Down the lane, that runner's no good. Rebound, tip back out, tracked down by Stover, and we have a whistle and a travel, and we'll go back to Potter's House. That pass to the far side is picked off. And up the court it comes, stolen away, and back with it to the Lions. That runner no good. Providence out on the run, down the lane, and a layup by Kristen Scholes. 58-40, 3:49 left. Timeout. The Potter's House will take one as well. Back with more of this Division III championship in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So Cameron Hayden into the front court for Potter's House. Pass swung underneath, and the layup there by Markinia Glover, making it 58-42. On the 3:30 to go. Pass down low, and a nice little layup there from Courtney Stover. 60-42. Fields out on the wing. Back up top to Hayden. That shot blocked. And I believe that ended up going out of bounds, and it will be Providence basketball. Pass dumped underneath. That won't go. And that shot rejected from behind by Fields, and I mean spiked like a volleyball. Back up with it comes Potter's House. Knocked out of bounds, and the Lions will get it back. And now that's stolen away. Providence out on the run. The pass ahead, and Scholes goes off the glass and scores. 62-42. Down to 2:25 to go. Potter's House down 20 with 2:19 left, trying to get something going here. Now some more substitutions for Potter's House. Shamalia Lester and Shakina Lester. We'll swing it back on the corner now. Runner along the line won't go. You know, her fourth. So under 2 minutes to go, at 20 for Providence. Skip that off onto the wing. 3 ball is good. Triple for Lane Whitman. That was 65-42 lead. Stolen. And here comes Providence again down the lane. That layup won't go. And we got a whistle and a jump ball. And will remain Providence basketball as Perry Kate Hester will check in for the Knights. Courtney Merritt will check in for Potter's House here. Inbounds pass underneath. Double team there. Shot partially blocked. Now tracked down by off to down the lane. Maddie Ron won't go. And it will stay with Potter's House. So timeout to Providence, 67-42. They lead it with 53 seconds left. Take a break. Back with more in a moment. You're watching the NACA. So Potter's House back up with it. 40 seconds to go in this one now. Dolnick's shot is blocked. Now Providence to bring it up here. Pakaruk up into the front court. Pass down low, deflected. We got a whistle and a jump ball. Will be Potter's House basketball. So now in the last 25 seconds. Three ball in the corner by Merritt. That's off the mark. This tipped out of bounds, and it will be Providence basketball. Off the far side, that thrown out of bounds. And Potter's House will have one. 17 NACA girls and 3 champions are the Providence. Scoring totals here, first of all, for Potter's House, 2 points for Cameron Hayden, 5 for Courtney Merritt, including 1 of 2 from the line, 4 for Markinia Glover, 2 points for Brianna Pittman. She was 0 for 3 from the stripe, 2 for Kiani Lloyd, 9 points for Kenesha Fields. She was 1 of 8 from the free throw line. 18 points for Hannah Dolnick. She had 2 3-point field goals and was 4 of 8 from the free throw line. Potter's House, 2 of 13 from 3-point range. For Providence, 9 points for Julia Miller, including a 3 and 2 of 2 from the line. Imem Apakaruk with 5 points, including 1 of 2 from the stripe. Caroline Sheffield with 4 points. She was 2 of 2 from the line. 2 for Jordan Spano. She was 0 for 2 from the stripe. Maddie Reynolds with 2 points. 10 points for Kristen Scholes, including 0 of 2 from the line. 18 points for Courtney Stover. She was 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 17 points for Lane Whitman. She had a couple of three-point field goals. She was 9 of 11 from the free throw line, and Providence 3 of 7 from three-point range, as Providence ends up winning the Division III championship. Stick around here for just a second. We'll have the awards ceremony for you, and then we'll move to the boys Division III championship up next here in just a little bit.
Court ladies, when I call your name, and we'll have a team picture. From Providence, Lane Whitman. From TPLS, Jackie Hill. From Potter's House, Hanaya Dunlick. From Providence, Courtney Stover. From TPLS, Gabby Davis. From Berean, Lily Lowe. From Potter's House. From Providence, MM Apako Work. From Potter's House, Cameron Hayden. From Berean, Kaylee Johnson. And selected the most valuable offensive player for the tournament, Lane Whitman from Providence. Selected the most valuable defensive player, MM Apaka Work from Providence. All right, congratulations, ladies. Our team trophies. Finishing in 4th place and also selected Best Team Sportsmanship, Berean Academy from Tennessee. 3rd place is TPLS from Richmond, Virginia. Our national runners-up, give a nice hand to Potter's House from Jacksonville, Florida. And our NACA Division III champions, Providence from Johnson City, Tennessee.